SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
And my body got me overdrive. Can't even keep we talking about, bitch, you know my guy. Run outside, I let that pop. Run outside, he die. That's a new one in my clip. That's a new one, he get hit. Oh my God, she bad. Yeah, that not my bitch. I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit. I only care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, the love so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Molly, I want Gaba, I want Rossi.
All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Relentless Racing League. Welcome back from our Thanksgiving break. Tonight we got race number 5 for the Arca Series, the SFH Arca Series here at Phoenix, joined by Monday night's winner at Kentucky, Mr. Richard Maltese. I don't think I say your name right. Well, what's going on, man?
Hey, good evening. I'm doing pretty good. Yourself?
Is that how you say your last name, Maltese?
It should be pronounced something like Malte.
Malte?
Yeah, Malte is a bit more accurate. But I'm not gonna make a scene out of it. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Well, man, they come back from their little break to Phoenix. Phoenix is one of the tracks I used to absolutely hate until you learn how to run it. One unique thing about Phoenix is the line in 1 and 2 is very unique here. To be fast and save tires.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's a quite unique track, right? When you think about it, the start-finish line is not necessarily on a straight. Even the restart zone is in a corner. It's not necessarily a novel per se, considering we have the open dogleg version of it tonight. It's gonna be special, I believe, because again, those Arca cars do give us some tight racing. And considering, we have the open dog leg, I'm going to see people going 3-4 wide, especially towards the beginnings or green flags. Let's see how it works.
Yeah, and you bring up the dog leg, probably one of the most unique features on any track we go to as far as the ovals go. One thing to keep an eye on the dog leg is people have to be careful not to cut down early on a restart. But after the restart, you can cut that dog leg as much as you want. We've seen people go all the way down to the pit entrance wall to gain some spots on a restart. So restarts can get very interesting here.
Yeah, no doubt. And again, like we've seen it in one of the last races of the actual NASCAR season, right? Or was it the actual
It
last race?
it was a truck race where Corey Heim went 7 wide.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's insane. Like these guys, they want the positions though, so they just gotta send it. They're gonna send it, and obviously we would send it as well, right? Let's be
Yeah.
realistic. If we were in those shoes, I'm happy not to be because again, you said it right. You have to know how to run this track, and I do not know. I tried to run some laps earlier in a practice session. Marc Dupuis put out, and man, oh man, do I not understand that track at all.
Well, and one of the really tough things about Phoenix, especially in iRacing, unless you have a live spotter, is your spotter only calls out 3 wide. So if you're 4, 5, 6 wide in a dog leg,
Yeah.
you won't know that. So unless you have a real life spotter, maybe a spotter pack, you might not know you're 6 wide coming out of the trioval and get caught up
Yeah,
in an
that's
issue.
fair. That's fair. And even whether it is the iRacing spotter or an external software like Crew Chief, you know, the way iRacing detects somebody right next to you, if the car is like 2 cars away in terms of width, it's not going to detect that you're too wide. It's limited to a car that's relatively close. So, considering the dog leg is pretty wide, you could be on the inside of the dog leg, almost touching that wall. Have somebody on the outside, and when you come back, you realize, oh, we're actually 2 wide or 3 wide, and the spotter would never call it.
Yeah, this track requires a lot of awareness as far as the race goes. But let's go over our starting lineup here tonight. So getting that pole position will be Brady Farrell. Matt Webb was a good qualifying effort getting outside pole. P2, Mark Paget, Blake Deppen at row 2. Row 3 of Charles Robertson and Andrew Karpinski. Row 4, John Nidek and Jake Kilcombs. Row 5, you have Bryce
Senesac?
Yeah, I guess. And Ricky Gonzalez. Row 6, surprisingly, Kevin Jordan, who was fastest in practice, qualifies 11th. Outside of him be Ryan Butler. On row 7, you have Carter Hayden and Joseph Cardamone. I think I said that right.
Cardamone, yeah. I think so.
Row 8, you got Andrew Gueda and McCoy Benke. Sean Kafis and Thomas Lee Jr. Row 9. Row 10, Michael Bosvart and DJ Ditter. Row 11, Zachary Little, Mark Dupuis, Thomas Affini and Kevin Fauna. Row 12. Row 13, Nicholas Ralston and Seth Zornrow. Corey Wakefield and Corey Hungenberg. Row 14, what is up with these last names? Danny Rogers and Tyler Stevenson, row 15. Kevin Biggs and Tony Frey, row 16. Row 17, round the field is Michael Pompere. What is up with these weird names?
Well, we got a diverse cast of people.
Oh no, what is going on? Oops. There we go. Oh, I broke it.
Did you break?
Everything. There it
Okay.
goes. I fixed it.
Good.
Who is messaging me? Oh, it's a me bot.
So we have about, 33, 32 cars on track tonight?
I think 31. I don't think Rogers or Biggs grid up. I think they're the Arca admin, so they're gonna.
No, fair.
Yep. So 31, and then just one admin actually racing tonight. That's Tony Frey. I keep giving Tony crap. He needs to stop racing his lower series. He uses up all his good luck in them.
So it's going to be a tight race. And again, the track is pretty wide, but it's not quite long, right? It's still
Yeah,
a
mile long.
relatively short track. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's considered a short track in the world of NASCAR, maybe not in the world of street stocks and whatnot, but it's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see how people manage the restarts and manage the tires overall. Oh, and we're green. Green.
Yeah, and the one thing I just noticed real quick, I kind of like how Farrell and Deppinett are running similar paint schemes for the most part. It looks like a Steve Park throwback and a Dell Jr. throwback going on there.
We have some 3 wide. Kevin Jordan seemed to have a poor start here. Lost a few positions. Ended up being 3 wide on the backstretch.
Further back, you got Zorro with the 2 diving to the inside of, I think the 13 of Dupuis it is. Back up to the front, 78 of Farrell still leading the way. Webb second. And the 0-2 of Paget diving it to the inside of Webb trying to get to work. The one thing I know at Phoenix, though, is that outside line is dominant as the 76 is loose off of 2. And so does... That's a 10? There's someone else behind the 76 who got loose. Maybe we'll save it, though.
00. That would be the 00 of Carter Aiden. And they're settling down. I already see, you know, they are 2 wide a little bit up front, but you're starting to see people settling down because, again, running this 2 wide is just going to burn the tires up.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed so far is turn 2, at exit 2, it looks like it's a little bit tricky. I've seen a lot of guys so far have to kind of bobble that steering wheel a little bit, keep the car going straight. As you see the 0-2 Paget finally able to clear the 0-1 of Definite. As he gets that spot to the 0-1, he's going to dive to the inside and go to turn number 3.
That's interesting. We almost had a 3 wide into 4 there. And I noticed not everybody is using the dogleg already. A lot of people decide to stay on the regular track.
The 0-1 almost came up and cleaned out the 0-2 at the inner turn 1 there. That was close. We'll go back and watch.
Yeah, there's a tough fight up front.
Oh, play, damn it. Oh my gosh, definite. Ooh.
Honestly, I would be scared. I see these guys going, and I know that's the nature of Phoenix, but I don't like this. I would not feel comfortable being on the outside and seeing a car just coming in at my door out of nowhere. Because again, we mentioned track awareness, right? And it's not necessarily easy. Not everybody has a triple screen setup. Not everybody is using the actual spotter. And again, if the car is too far away, you don't necessarily get the spotter hitting you with the, with the spot, So out of nowhere, you got a car just coming in hot, engine roaring, out of nowhere. That's crazy. That's a crazy feeling.
Yeah, you got Matt Webb starting to catch that 78 back bumper, trying to take over that lead. We're only 8 laps into this race as the 0-2 of Paget dives at the inside of Webb for a second. But if you ask me, I actually prefer the outside lane in 1 and 2 here. You can get a way better drive off. We just saw what happened there with Webb. But 3 and 4 is kind of hit or miss. I mean, I've always looked at 3 and 4 as a turn to set up a pass here, going down this straightaway into the dog leg into turn 1. You want to try to get a good run off of 4. As you see, I think that's what Paget did here. Got a good exit off of 4. Now looking at the inside of Matt Webb, trying to get that spot taken away. But Webb, they're going to have that outside momentum when they come off the turn 2. What breaking crap? Shut up, Matt. I can tell you the same thing.
I'm trying to see. We had a driver apologize. I think everything's clear, but yeah, some action over there. Oh, the 35 going in hot on the 56 of AJ Andrew Guida. That was ballsy. The 35 just sent it.
Yeah, and looking at...
Oh, 18 in the wall. 18 in the wall.
Well,
he's going, so might not get a caution out of that.
Wow. Ooh, the 21 of Fauna just drifted up, got into him.
Was looking for my camera controls. Found them. There you go.
But looking like positions gained, not a lot of moving around. You have a couple people up a spot, 2 spots, 3 spots, but really the only big mover is the 51 of Stevenson. He's up 11. And of course, Tony had to start in the back. He's up 9. But other than that, not really a lot of big movers so far in this race.
No, you do have a lot of action on the board, but it's only due to the fact that you have the bootleg, the dog leg, right? So people will get a bit of an advantage going into the dog leg, but will lose it after the person outside gets a better run. So we got a lot of movement on the board, but at this point, it's still pretty stable.
Ooh, 3 wide for the lead. Call it the bootleg. I think I'm gonna keep calling it the bootleg.
I don't know.
It's the cheap man's part of the oval. It saves gas going down there.
Yeah, exactly. That's not the real world. The real track.
Oval, yeah.
It's the bootleg track.
The bootleg track. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just the word is a bit more present than that. Oh, and we got. I have the 66 of Joseph Cardamone in perdition.
Look at the what happened to Kevin Jordan 3 and 4.
Yeah, the two Canadians just coming together.
Oh, and you know what? That's one of the things we have not talked about in this race. And something happens a lot here is you don't have to take that dog leg. You see right there,
yeah.
Jordan thinking the 66 take the dog leg, come down and make contact and took them both out. First yellow of the night.
He's not obligated to take it. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, the 95 just making the assumption that the 66 would take it, but he didn't. So just turned into him like he wasn't there. So again, track awareness, extremely important out of the dog leg, but also really important to make sure that the people around you do take it or not. So that's a lot of spots lost for Cardamone at this point.
Yeah, and that's something I forgot to mention. Is you're not required to go down there. I mean,
no, of course.
We haven't went on board with these guys. I don't know how these cars handle the dog leg, but I do know it can get really aggressive to the point your car can spin out. I know the old next gens were horrible here. Like if you hit the dog leg wrong by a foot, you're spinning out every time. So I don't know if the Arca is doing the same thing, or maybe the 66 just doesn't want to go down there. Not sure, but he's not at fault for that. That's all Kevin there.
No, of course not. Like I agree with you. That's unfortunately on the 95 for lacking the awareness here. I've ran a couple laps around here tonight, and I think the Arca car takes it pretty well. The car is not unstable upon entering the dog leg nor exiting it, so it's pretty good. I don't feel like it's a risk to take. Obviously, there's probably some risk about your tires and burning them, but otherwise it's pretty stable. Kevin Jordan in the pits for a while, probably taking some repairs. So at the moment we have the 78 of Brady Farrell in first. Second we have the 98 of Matt Webb, and in third, completing the provisional podium, we have Mark Padgett. So I'll say this: we're starting to see a pattern, right, in the Arca series now. A lot of newcomers. We see a lot of the same names up front. The same way last season we had, the guys from the premier team with Bledsoe, Hoots, and Brendan Mathia. We have Karpinski, Padgett, Robertson, Depinet, etc. Up front, quite a lot.
Yeah, and before we go by green, I'm kind of surprised there wasn't more takers down pit lane just to maybe top off on fuel. Just because any chance you can get top off on fuel, you want to do it, especially if you're right outside the top 10, just in case there is that yellow during green flag stops. And I mean, that's about 15 laps they went greener. That's 15 laps longer that you can stay out, flip your position, and hope for a yellow.
There was a massive checkup up in the inside line before the restart. And there was an accordion effect. Like Tony Frey got hit up front and back. It was insane. Oh, we have the 20 in the wall. 20 in the wall. 3 wide. The 12 hitting the wall again.
So 20.
We have some 2 wide. The 48 up the rear of the 24. This is spicy.
So I wouldn't be surprised if the 01 is black flag. he laid back and he changed lanes well before the start-finish line there.
We have some 3 wide again. The 51 coming in hot with the, I cannot read this number, unfortunately, and the 76. Who the hell is that? Oh, that's John Neidig. Oh, the 84. 84 is spinning. 84 spinning.
Big contact for the 84, and I think the 13 complete. Oh, more wrecking going on. I think the 56 Kuwait is involved.
Yeah, he basically didn't break. I feel like he just continued to go. He collected Marc Dupuis. Marc Dupuis is carrying a meatball right now.
Just ran into the back of the 54, and you see, wait, not the 54. My bad, the 56.
That was intense. Like,
oh, and Thomas Lee Jr. gets a piece of it. The 5 gets a piece of it. Tony Frey gets a little piece.
Yeah, what happened?
I think the 13th night is done. I saw his
Yeah, he has a meatball right now. Oh yeah, the 5 and this. Oh my god, yeah, 56 just in perdition on the track, traversing the track, basically just dead weight on track. You know, that was bad. Strangely enough, Marc Dupuis is still on track. I don't know if he's gonna come in, try to get some repairs done.
All right. Still surprisingly no takers up front.
And the drivers are getting a talking to. I'm not going to go too much into the specifics, but...
Is it about jumping restarts?
No, it was about packing up because, like I said, on the restart, there was a checkup on the inside line, and some racers were not in position, were just confused. Normally, when it's 1 to green, people try to be, already in a tight pack. You're supposed to be in position. You're not supposed to be, fooling around. And Marc Dupuis got a black flag entering the pits. So that's not going to help his evening. All right. The lights on the pace car are turned off. We are ready to go green, people.
You get paper guys on pit lane. They go down the long pace speed track down the backstretch.
And I understand what they're saying. The two car just hanging around in the back. Now he rejoined the pack, but people are not pacing the right way. I feel like people are accelerating and braking. That's just causing more chaos than it should.
Green flag.
And we're green. Green. Slight check up on the outside line. We already have some attempts to a 3 wide. John Neidig staying high.
It looks like Matt Webb spun the tires a little bit. Oh, the 51 got in the back of the 76. They were turn number 1. Pretty good.
People have to be careful when restarts, Not everybody has the same braking points. Not everybody driving the same way. Oh, some 3 wide action. This is 66 sending it 3 wide.
The 35 to ship the 51 and going into 3.
All right, people, they need to settle down a bit because if they keep it up that way, it's just going to be caution after caution. But we have a strong battle up front.
Yeah, Matt Webb able to clear Farrell for the first time tonight. We got a new leader after 3 wide for P2 behind him.
Yeah, 3 wide. Robertson just going in the middle, trying to stay in there.
Yeah, and the O2 of Paget needs to get good center corner. He might clear. No. They're going to remain 3 wide.
And that's getting the 48 frustrated.
Actually, I think the 48 benefited from that.
Oh, he will. Because at some point, they're going to be slowed down. Well, the 24 cleared the O2 of Paget. So that's done. Let's go. We see in the chat. Yes, let's go, boys. Let's go. We do have some 2 wide in the back as well. I'll try to report on that. The situation has calmed down. We do have
Oh, we got
Cardamone
a new
and
leader.
Tony Fry side
Robertson
by
to the lead.
side.
Oh, contact between Webb and the 78. What a save!
I feel
that was
like
for
the
Webb.
24 might be overdriving it though.
Nah,
I'm
he's not.
curious about his tire wear at some point.
He's not. He's been sitting back all race, chomping at the bit. If there's one thing Charles is really good at, it's short track racing, and I think that's the last car you want to see up front right now with that 24 machine.
It's just gonna drive away. The 48 of Karpinski cleared the 02 of Mark Paget.
I wouldn't say drive away. One thing I've learned about Charles from racing against him, the crew chief and him, is he likes to manage the gap. So what he's going to do here is he's going to do whatever he can to manage the gap between him and the guy behind him and force the guy behind him to push his car and use up his stuff to catch him.
Which is a good strategy.
Yes.
We have Tyler Justice saying in the chat, Farrell is basically Ricky Bobby.
Oh, definitely into the 09.
Yeah, 09 in the wall.
Ooh.
Neidig just got clipped by the 35.
I was like, Neidig almost got turned right there by the 35.
It might not be obvious on stream, but that corner there with the restart zone, the banking is not extremely, high. However, the way you get into the corner is quite aggressive. Once you're against the wall on the outside and you want to go get, your apex, you really have to graze that wall on the inside to get your turn in. It's pretty aggressive, so I'm not surprised to see some drivers, aggressively turning onto their opponents there.
Oh, what's right here? Yeah, I kind of want to go on board with some guys. Let's go on board here with the 3 of Gonzalez, currently running in 7th. I'm going to talk about him a lot. I mean, he usually does show a lot of good top 10, top 5 speed. Right now, he's in the middle of the 2. Currently sitting 7th, up 2 spots where he started at. Trying to get an idea on the steering input, as Webb does have quite a bit of left rear damage now.
Gonzalez has to back out a bit as the 98 in front of him, closing the door on the outside.
Yeah, he can't go nowhere either. Oh, never mind. There he goes. Nope. Webb throwing a massive block. He saw the...
Yes, that was a big block.
See him watching up the track.
You see, he's being cautious, not taking the dog leg at all.
There has to come a point, though, where you can only get blocked at a certain amount of times before you can just say, all right, you're getting sent, buddy. Because that was a really insane block by Webb.
And I mean, as we're in the cockpit with the 3, there's a lot of side-by-side action behind it. The 12 right next to the 35. The 35 was right next to the 76.
Wow.
A tiny bit earlier. We have Michael Boisvert out of the pits. He's been in the pits for 7 minutes, so I'm assuming just got his repairs done.
What did you call him?
Michael Boisvert.
Is it not Bozart? Yeah, oh my God, have I been saying his name wrong?
Well, I mean, he's American. I'm saying in the French way, but he's American. I believe he lives in Maine. But a part of me still wants to say Boisvert. Let's call him Greenwood, because that's what it means, if you're ever curious.
Yeah, and going back to the lead real quick, let's check in on this battle. You got Neidig looking inside of definite, but going back to the Charles, he really hasn't drove away like I thought he would have.
No.
He's been sitting comfortably at that 3 to 4 tenths gap. Kind of curious when pit cycles will start if you do get a great play cycle. If you were one of the drivers that came up pit lane underneath that last caution, you have a huge advantage as far as fuel range goes, to where you can stay out, run it long, and hope a caution falls when cycles start.
As you were mentioning of Robertson, managing the gap, uh, the last 2 laps, he was slower by a tenth or two on the 78 of Brady Farrell.
29's
Oh, and
around.
we have a caution.
Oh, and the 20 just absolutely annihilates him.
Oh, yeah, the 29 is in bad shape right now. Rear and front.
The 66 just sent it in there.
The 20 is as a meatball.
Oh, and he would have been fine, too. He tried to get it rolling again, and I don't know who to... Hold on a second.
I'm watching it. So the 29 was not close to the... Oh, Cardamone sent it a bit hot into the inside of 29, and 29 just ended up being sideways on the track and got collected by the 20 as we were under caution. Unfortunately, the 66 of Cardamone involved in another crash. I believe he was involved in another one earlier.
That's hard to fault the 20 on that. I mean...
Oh, no, the 20 is just a victim. I mean, he could have probably slowed down a tiny bit more, considering we were probably already under caution, but...
I just went on board. There's nothing he could really done there.
Okay.
The caution lights that just came on, and then you see the 29 sideways in his field of view.
Well, we were talking about pitting, so now is the right time.
And speaking of pitting, Cardamone and Affinito staying out here. I'm pretty sure they did underneath that last caution. They did, so not a huge surprise they're staying out. I still would have pitted to top off on fuel, though, because now they're at the disadvantage.
Unless they really get lucky, air quotes, and get another caution before their tank runs out. Apologies. So we are on lap, I believe. What lap are we on? Sorry.
40.
On lap 40. Yeah, we are on lap 40. We have 86 laps remaining to this race. Just a reminder, there is no stage in the Arca series at Relentless. So it's just going to be green flag and cautions. No stage to play strategy. We are already 1 to green. The pace car went into the pits. So the guys are already getting into position. What a fall from grace for Farrell. Where is Farrell? That's a good question.
He spent a lot of time on pit lane.
He's in 19th position.
Green flag, green flag.
That's going to be a black flag for the 66 and possibly the 54. Now, they both just went way early.
Oh, yes, indeed. If they don't get it, I would be surprised.
There's no way they don't.
iRacing is known for being quite aggressive there. I've had situations where I did a restart the good way.
Wow.
And I still, what happened to the 25? The 25 in perdition right now. Hang on. What's going on?
Well, no black flag for them, but Robertson's going to take back over the lead with Karpinski right behind him.
Oh, 25 got loose out of the dog leg. He didn't take the dog leg, but got loose there. But yes, that's interesting. However, the 24 is already up front. Having pitted, got fresh rubber. The 66 didn't. I'm not surprised.
24 is hacking.
Well, there's always a hacker in each series. I can name you one in Truck, and I can name you one in Xfinity. Of course, I'm joking, but yes, we have people that are just extremely talented.
No, there's not a hacker in Trucks. Just a guy named Joe that has Joey Logano luck with cautions.
Oh, well, I was more referring to Joey Burchett, who's extremely
No,
talented.
Chicken Man's is good, and he has the bad luck when it comes to cautions. You leave Chicken Man alone.
Yeah. Honestly, Burchett, I have a lot of respect for Burchett, having raced them an entire season. This guy knows his thing. He knows his truck. Knows how to, how to climb back the field. It's just impressive. Kill Commons. Oh, there's a strong battle between the 33, the 98, and the 76, and the 12. For the battle for what? That would be 6th? I believe.
7th. Yeah, we haven't talked a lot about the 12 today. I mean, we've seen him out there on track. He's currently been inside the top 10 really all race long, maybe just outside of it, but he has been right there striking distance for a good finish. And so far putting a good run on. We're encroaching in 50 laps here in a little bit. You see him trying to hold off the 76 and the 98 here.
We have Tyler, who hopes Farrell will marry him this weekend. I sure hope so. Good luck to you.
The yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
another yellow.
Full course caution again.
Double zero, Carter Hayden.
Yeah, what's going on? He was in the wall. No, he's not. All right.
Oh, he just got loose off of 4.
Yeah. got
Oh
loose.
my gosh, and Tony.
Oh
Bennett
my
made
god.
that.
Good avoidance by Tony Frey. 4 almost avoided it.
I'm kind of surprised that was a caution. He was way down there.
Yep. That's interesting indeed. Maybe because it's the open dog leg layout, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. All right, we'll do that. I'll be right back.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Molly in my body got me overdrive. Trying to keep we talking about, bitch, you know my guy. Run outside, I let that pop, 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 pop. Run outside, he die, 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 die. That's a new one in my clip. That's a new one, he get hit. Oh my God, she bad. Yeah, that not my bitch. I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit. I don't even care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, the love so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Molly, I want Gaba, I want Rossi.
All right, Pete Medina up pit lane. Robertson Karpinski leads back to green here on lap 50.
I'm expecting a tight fight. 24 and 48. Like, yes, 24 has been up front, but 48 has not been far away. So I'm expecting him to bring up the fight.
Good old HMS battle here.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag out in the air.
Oh.
Robertson taking full advantage of that restart zone.
Yeah, really good. And we're going back green with 75 laps to go. We have some 3 wide out there with the 95, 35, and 78. We have some 2 side by side, 98 and 76. There's a lot of action on the track.
3 got into the 12 there.
Kevin Jordan was able to recover from his disastrous beginnings.
Yeah, and I'm kind of shocked we haven't seen more of Kevin Jordan up front. I mean, he's had speed really all season long. I think he had the fastest lap in practice. It's just we have yet to see him really crack the top 10, let alone the top 5. How about our pole sitter? Who had a majority of the first quarter of this race. Oh, Webb sideways.
We have the 98 in the wall.
Yellow flag.
Matt Webb straight into the wall. Got loose, I believe. Let me double check
Yeah,
that.
he got loose on his own there. We were actually watching 78 when it happened.
Oh, yeah, just got loose. And bada bing.
Ooh, that's a hard hit, too.
Yeah, no, he's got plenty of damage in front. That's not going to buff out with a tiny bit of wax.
Oh, come on. It's iRacing. Anything buffs out.
Have you ever raced Formula cars in iRacing?
No. Oh, I have.
Well, I'll tell you that
iRacing.
not everything buffs out. When the entire suspension and the wheels come out, they don't come back, and the race is over. We still have 2 meatballs. We have Corey Wakefield, unfortunately, in the pits for a while now, and Zachary Little, who was involved in one of the previous crashes. I don't think we'll see them back onto the track. You need some Pemberton excitement here. I wish I could, but my son is asleep. So if I yell or get too excited, my wife might be unhappy. We need an interview from Farrell about his fall from grace. Well, if he's fallen from grace, he doesn't deserve an interview. I'm just going to say this. No interviews for the fallen. So I believe this is like the 5th caution, right?
Yes. 5.
These guys gonna need to settle down a bit. We still have 70 laps to go. So Matt Webb still in the pits again. His hit was pretty substantial. The front was heavily damaged. And we're 1 to green. The 2 lines are getting populated. People are lining up. Oh my God. I see some people accelerating a lot to get in line. It's scary sometimes. I'm going to say, so far, John Neidig is having a pretty good race. Generally, he does have some bad luck and ends up involved in some crashes.
Oh, yeah. He has that KBL sometimes. I call it bush luck.
Yeah. The Tony Frey luck, you know?
All
Happy to
right.
see him in the top 10 at the moment.
Neidig's been top 10 really all night.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's having a really good race, in my opinion. I'm happy to see that. And the 24 gets a good launch again. The 01 right behind the 48.
Done that.
People are all over the place with the open dog leg, right? We mentioned that. People going deep into the dog leg, some not, taking people by surprise.
Oh, and speaking of the 78, how about this? Making its way into P6. They now look to dive to the inside of the 09 of Bryce for 5th.
Somebody that lost a few position would be, again, Kevin Jordan. Had a terrible start at the dogleg. He got hit, I believe, by the 35. And just had no room to stay on track and had to go onto the apron. That's insane.
Ooh.
That will eat you up. Oh my god, there's a lot of action, eh?
Yeah, the 01 and the 02. Oh my gosh. Paget damn near came off the wall and took out the 78. Wow.
So, for example, if you're the 33 right now, if you're Nidic, you're taking it easy. Because you see these guys up front fighting for position. They're burning their tires up. They're taking risks. So that's a good opportunity for Nidic to just sit back, relax, manage his tires, and potentially get some positions out of that.
I think Nidic just needs to get a good finish just in general to get some momentum going his way. He hasn't quite had the finishes he's wanted. He's ran some good races, but always tends to get taken out late in them.
Caution, yellow flag.
Ooh, 6
Oh, and we got some action. We're going to have a caution. 51 of Stevenson. Yeah, Stevenson and Webb involved in here.
Ooh.
I believe the 98 just pushed the 51 a bit too hard on the exit there.
That was hard to call because it looks like Webb has the lane. Yeah, I think the 51... No, maybe Webb just come up. I don't know. I call that a racing deal. I'll let the admins decide what that is. Or maybe it's just me hating on the 51 scheme because I hate FedEx. Well, I just say I work for them.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't you work for them?
Yes, I do. Well, then I'm allowed to say it.
To be fair, the truck I run for the Fun Series is a transporter like FedEx, but it's a Canadian one. Not gonna run a FedEx paint here.
Oh, you running around me, I'll wreck you. I swear to God.
Freedom's owner here for Tyler. The 51 slid in front for sure. I mean, again, we'll leave that to the admins. From what I see, the 51 was still there. One thing for sure, like if you see somebody right in front of you, you have to lift off of it. But again, that's not really my call to make. I'm going to leave that to the admins when they review the race incidents.
Yeah, that one's just a hard one to call because it kind of did look like the 98 maybe slid up a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we all know what caused that wreck. In all reality, it was a 51 trying to block a little bit to keep the 51 or 98 behind them.
Yeah, for sure. And again, like at this point, if really, I mean, we're not the FIA, obviously, but if somebody wanted to really dive deep into that, it's going to be down to telemetry and try to define whether or not it was intentional, etc. So, again, we are just two humans with two set of eyes, one each. We don't have two sets each. We're not that weird. Although that would be useful. So from our perspective, there's not much we can call.
What do you mean? You got two eyes? I'm like Mike Wazowski over here with one eye.
Oh, yeah, I got two. I'm not saying they work great, but they work. And we're ready to go. People are getting in line.
Well, speaking of Farrell, how about this? Farrell restarted P4 here for the restart.
God. Insanity.
Just past the halfway mark.
Yeah, the fan club is alive tonight, as Gatton Downey's saying. Ooh, the 76 not getting a great launch. 01 got a very good launch, though. Side by side with the 48. Apologies. I'm dying? Okay. I'm going to go in the back a bit, see if there's some action. It's pretty chill so far.
I see the Owen gets the second podium of the season. Yeah, he's rocking a nice little Exalta scheme.
It's always good to have podiums. It warms the heart. I love getting podiums. I don't get them often, but when I do, I'm happy.
No, my teammate Joey hates it. He's like, if he's not winning, he don't like getting podiums.
Oh my god!
Like every time he gets a podium, he's like, I gotta go talk to the broadcast. I'm like, yeah. He's like, dang it. I was like, I hate it. I'm like, why? He's like, I didn't win. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, get up.
Oh my god! Think about all the people that would love to get a podium and celebrate.
Ooh,
That's the thing, right? I don't want to talk too long about it, but just the fact that I got my first win on Monday, right, on a race that I didn't think I would get a win, it did me a great amount of good of just my own confidence, and it felt good.
78.
Period.
Making his way back to the field, he gets on Karpinski. Ooh,
Caution, yellow flag.
caution back out.
And we got a full course caution again.
21 to Kevin Fauna.
Where is Fauna? He's here. What happened to him? So
Ooh.
I'm looking at it, and I think Fauna just came down onto the other driver.
No, I think the 51 came up.
Oh well, if the 51 came up, the 21 came down. They did the thing. They did the I go up, you go down, and we meet in the middle.
Yeah, I think that might have been Frankie Muniz driving that car. Malcolm in the middle.
Which is a fun reference considering that he's driving in NASCAR nowadays.
Oh, the 0-1 pit in here. Interesting strategy.
Earl staying out, yeah. His fan club just ecstatic that he's not pitting. If you're a big fan of Brady Farrell, please drop a like on the stream. Promise I'll never do that again. We got a lucky dog, I believe. 56. Lucky dog outside, lucky dog outside. 56 of Andrew Gueda, gold north-south. What about our admin dearest, number 6, Tony Frey? Right now, up in 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, in 5th, actually.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that stayed out under that caution. I mean, when you're not running for points, you can kind of afford to run a weird strategy.
Yeah, for sure. And to be fair, at the end of the day, he's going to take, he's going to pit it and just call it a night, not to interfere in the points, as you mentioned. So, might as well take the top 10 for now. Have fun with it. And we are ready here for the restart pit. The safety car, in the pits. We are ready. I hope everybody will close the gap because not all the cars are closed up. The 5 needs to get close to the 00. And the 24 is taking the restart right next to Brady Farrell.
Green, green,
And we're
green.
good to go. Amazing restart from the 24. 78 having a pretty good one as well.
Yeah, it's always a decent restart if when the leader takes off, if you're able to fall in right behind them. A lot of times you'll see the guy who's sitting third on track on a restart, close that gap at 78. A Farrell able to get a good launch and maintain seconds. Whoa, there's a lot of slipping and sliding a little further back.
Yeah, I was watching this, the 5. I was monitoring the 5 and lost a couple of positions.
Oh, the 2
Seth
is Zorno around.
The yellow flag is out.
And that's going
Oh,
to
the
be a
0-0,
full course caution
absolutely.
again.
Demolished.
And Zorno has unfortunately, a meatball flag. Too much damage.
Yeah, that's
What happened to him?
front. He just lost.
Grazed the wall a bit.
Pushing
and
a little too
then-
hard.
Oh yeah, 00 just came in hot.
Oh, wait, was it the 0-0?
Yeah, the 00 came in hot. Unset the car on entry, and then it just got loose. Oh no. What did I say earlier about Nidic
Oh no! I just saw it too.
being unlucky?
Oh my god.
Collected the 00. Oh my god. Did I jinx him? I hope not. Forgive me, John. Forgive me. I didn't mean to jinx you, bud. Yeah, it was a big hit too.
I'm kind of surprised watching Nidic here. Why he went left? Did he get loose? Oh.
Unclear.
Man, if there's bad luck on track, he's going to find it. Each and every race.
That's unfortunate. He was having a good race so far. Zorno into the pits, getting the repairs done.
He might be done for the night. That right front was not connected.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. 56 coming around as the Lucky Dog again. I'm unclear on how many laps. Hang on, let me double check that. How many laps down is Andrew Gueda? He's 1 lap down, so I believe he's coming back onto the lead lap right now. Interesting. So we're gonna have a restart with 50 to go, I believe. So if you had,
Yeah, 50.
if you had to make a call, who do you believe will grab the win tonight?
I mean, I don't know, because if we get a long green flag run here, Charles and Farrell might be kind of screwed to the point where they won't have fuel to make it to the end. But, I mean, I don't know how you don't bet on the 78 or the 24. I mean, I think those two drivers have led almost every damn lap. Minus a couple, maybe, I think, led by Webb. But other than that, those two drivers have led every lap so far tonight.
Yep. Honestly, you know what? I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to say 95 of Kevin Jordan, who's currently in 7th.
You're wild. You're wild.
He's in 7th.
We haven't seen him in the top 5 all night, though.
I don't know. I'm just calling it.
That's
Might as well take a gamble.
crazy.
I have to support my Canadian fellas, you know.
That. I plead the 5th. Like
Green.
I got beef with one of your Canadian fellows, so.
All right, 24
Ooh.
took the restart. We have some side-by-side action in the back.
Oh,
Everybody
the
lined up
66.
pretty much. Oh, 3 wide over there with the 01.
He was a slope on track. I mean, he's rolling, but. Huh. I don't know.
Yeah, what's happening with the 54? Finito seems to be quite slow. Maybe he's just about not getting the proper line into certain corners, but he was getting slow there. Oh, there's a lot of action around the 48 of Karpinski. Up front and back.
Yeah, Karpinski, one of the guys, kind of got stuck back there towards the back. After pit, the 3 of Gonzalez around.
Caution.
And
we got a
yellow.
caution again. Which kind of sucks because he hasn't hit anybody nor the wall and was able to just go back onto the track. Yeah, he just got a bit trigger happy on the throttle. The car got loose.
Yeah, that was
and
an
that's
odd
that.
caution because he was well off the racing surface.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, the open dog leg just screws the whole thing up. Because it's considered a part of the track now. It's not just the apron. So if somebody is sideways there, it's just going to be a caution.
I'll be right back.
How about you in the chat? Who do you think will leave tonight with the big fat trophy of the win? I believe a lot of users are fan of Farrell, obviously. Anybody has somebody else in mind? Please send a message. We got some people in the pits. Farrell pitting. We got Robertson pitting. Senesac pitting. Kevin Jordan, Ricky Gonzalez, Andrew Gueda, Michael Pimper. Cesarno still in the pits. Not a lot of people pitted, but we got the front runners pitting, at least.
Wow, finally Charles pitted.
Yeah. I was going through who pitted. So we got Robertson, Farrell, Senesac, Pimper, Gonzalez, Gueda, Kevin Jordan pitting. Pretty much all the guys from up front decided to pit.
Interesting.
They're playing the strategy game. Right now, we go down to 21st for everybody on the lead lap. In 22nd, we have Kevin Fana, who is 3 laps down. And Kevin Fana is on track right now.
Hey, look, Tony's leaving.
Tony's leaving?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He's leading the race.
Oh, leading. I heard leaving. Yes, Tony's leading. Sorry, apologies. I was like, what do you mean leaving? He's right there.
Well, with the field pickup, this could get interesting.
Yep. And again, the front runners who pitted, Robertson is down in 14th. So he's got to want to get as many positions back as possible. Get away from the 78 of Farrell. And we're going green. Tony Fred taking the lead. Followed by Paget, Cardamone, and Depinette. We got some 3-1 action on the dog leg. Almost 4-1 action. 78 got blocked by the 51 there.
Yeah, the 78 did not get the restart he wanted.
No, absolutely not. Even the 20.
Caution. Yellow flag.
Oh, Cardamone. Oh my God. What is going on? Hang on. What happened? I'll try to.
Looks like Blake came off the wall a little too much. Sent the 66 around, and oh my gosh. Hold on a second. There was more that happened here. So the 54.
The 24 somehow survived all that. Yeah, that's...
You know who did it? It's 78.
I know it's not something we do at Relentless, but honestly, considering people are going nuts on restarts, I would probably throw the single file restart at this point. That's not something we do. That's something I've experienced in other places where if you can't even complete a green lap on a restart, it's going to be eventually a single file restart, which is not exciting for the drivers nor for the spectators, but generally gives the chance for, you know, for people to calm down a bit. But with all those crashes, Robertson back into 8th right now. Where is the 78? 78 in the pits. Oh, he got collected, hasn't he?
Yeah, he got collected on that.
Oh. Oh yeah, I missed a big chunk of that crash. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Unfortunate for Farrell. Hopefully he can get most of the repairs done.
An update on the football game. Lions are beating the Cowboys 17-6. Dangerous race all around. Yeah, it's Phoenix.
I am back. Apologies. Dangerous race all around. It is. Yeah.
I'm happy to just be in the top 10 in trucks. I just saw that comment. That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Pacer down to pit lane as Paget and Fraley is back to green here with 40 laps to go. Green flag back out in the air. Here we
Yeah,
go.
green flag. Tony Frey decided to go late.
Yep, you never let your enemy know your next move.
Yeah. All right, so it's pretty clean up front. Let's see how it is in the back. So far, so good. We do have some side-by-side action, but I also believe we're getting fewer and fewer cars on track with all the crashes, unfortunately.
Yeah, look at this move by Bryce. Ooh, the Charles goes up and almost takes the stuff out off the 12, but...
Oh yeah, they were 3 wide, 24, 12, and 76, eh?
Oh man, not Bryce, the 35. He went all the way down to almost hitting the pit entrance wall to try to get to the inside of the wall. He couldn't quite do it. Here comes Killicombe trying to charge you outside, but he loses a lot of speed there. Robertson has made his way up to 6 as he battles these guys.
Well, the 24 showing his nose. He's really eager to go.
I don't think it's go time for him yet. I think he's gonna be a little bit patient here. I think Carmen's gonna get in the wall for 2.
Oh, of course. I mean, there's still like 37 laps to go at this point. So he cannot be full throttle yet, but he's putting pressure on the 35, that's for sure. As we have the 1276 and the 08, 09, sorry, of Senesac. Oh, 12 getting a bad launch out of there.
Oh, I'm watching battle and this guy back here, the O2 and Paget, taking over the lead from Tony Frey here with just over 35 to go this time by.
That's going to be the extra point for Paget.
Yeah, I'm watching this battle back here. What Charles needs to do is he needs to set up a pass on the outside. Actually, something happened to him. He lost his spot to Bryce and the 76 in close arms. What happened
Indeed.
to the 24 Charles?
Coming in hot. The 12 and the 25 also going at it. They were door to door. Oh, yeah. The 12 and the 25 are going hard at it. That's an intense race for them.
Ooh, Pimper got loose.
a lot of the action is in that specific, from like P5 to P10 or something. That's where the action is right now.
I don't know. We got a good battle run for third here between Karpinski, Definite, Benke, Setasak. I don't know.
Oh,
And
24 is
Roberson.
back at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a good battle for third right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys going at it.
That's interesting. 76 of Kilcom is just doing his thing. Kevin Jordan also coming back from the dead in the rear of Pimper. That's a big pack over there. We got some 3 wide action.
Yeah, Roberson shooting in the middle, trying to get around Bryce in the 35 here. Going to clear the 09 corner entry of 1. Get a good line of corner entry. He might be able to get to the outside of the 01. He does.
Yeah, he has a good launch there. And he's clear.
Now, unfortunately for these guys, is they're now almost 3 seconds behind the leader of Pageant.
Yep. So unless they get a caution or play their pit stop well, they're going to struggle to take the position back. Oh, we have the 35 blinking a tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
That can be dangerous, especially considering he's in a tight pack with a lot of people around.
Yeah, it's not too bad, though. This is a small blink. 30 to go this time by. We're still watching big pack back here. This is led by the 01 of Definite, who's in 6th. You see the 3 guys in front of them kind of single filed out, so we're watching these guys duke it out. Definite Kilcoms, the 35 of Benke, Jordan, Butler all back here trying to get a spot.
Far back, we do have a bit of action between Cardamom and Ralston, I believe, but the action in front, 3 wide. 3 wide between the 12, 35, 95 joining the fun. There's a lot of action, a lot of fights.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to pass here, it has to be outside of 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is just to set up the pass.
You think I'm cursed? Who's cursed? Go 1821. You think you're cursed?
I think I'm cursed.
What have you done to be
Probably
cursed?
talked about someone that got wrecked.
Ah.
Oh, these guys sorted out. We're going to leader Pageant for a bit. Give us a spotlight. 99. Working on lap 100 right here.
When you're on Great Flag Racing, it goes quick. Pretty quick. And the fights seem to have settled down. As I say that, Pimper under attack. No, not Pimper, sorry. Benke under attack from Stevenson.
Oh, yeah, that's Seth. I should have known.
Oh, sorry, no, yeah.
I should have known. I did his paint team. Yeah, I don't know why you stayed out there, dude. I would have pitted if I were you. I would have told you to pit if I was in there with you, actually. Same with Charles.
Do you want making the pass on the 35? We have Kevin Jordan making an attempt on Kill Commons right now. The 12 following as well. The 12 setting up a 3 wide out of the dog leg. Oh boy. That was ballsy.
Yeah.
And he's coming up. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is intense.
I was kind of
surprised. A lot of purple cars tonight.
Was able to get the apron on 1 and 2 to stick as much as he did.
Yeah, that's impressive because I would have thought he would have lost a lot of time being on the apron. But to be fair, as I was running some laps earlier, I did try to have quick laps using the apron on those corners, and it kind of works.
Right now, we're watching a battle of the purple cars. I mean,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4 purple cars all going at it right here.
Yeah, the Purple Brigade right there, you know?
Or if you're a football fan, you understand the reference. The purple people eaters.
The Vikings?
No, you got it. Kind of surprised.
Yeah, I know the Vikings have purple jerseys. I'm not that stupid.
I mean, they're not the only purple team, so
In the NFL?
yes.
Who else?
So-
Oh, the Ravens. Aren't the Ravens more black than purple, though?
No.
I don't know, man. Only thing I know about the Ravens that they have a bird for a mascot, you know? All right, so we are 21 to go. And the battle for 10th is still pretty hot right now. 35 of Banky just attacking Kilcommons right now. And the 25 of Pimpare ready to set up a double pass. Or at least a single pass on Banky. Twelve and 51 going at it as well.
Yeah, the O2 Paget still driving away. Has a 1.3 second lead over Tony, but he's gonna pull it on pit lane. Probably with 5 to go. So it's real competition is Charles Robertson back there in third, and he's 2.3 back. So pretty comfortable lead here for the O2 with 19 to go this time by.
Yep. And I believe if the O2 wins, it would be 2 wins in a row. I believe he won at Lime Rock before the break.
He did on fuel strategy.
Yep.
I would know because I was crew chief with Charles, and I'm like, why the hell is everybody pitting? We're good on fuel by like 5 laps. I was like, don't pit, dude. He's like, you sure? My tires will last? I'm like, I mean, if it blows, it blows. We deal with it, then don't pit. Like, I don't know why they're pitting. I thought it was for tires, but no.
Yep. Tony's already calling in a night.
All right, he's pulling in early. That's gonna put Charles Robertson in second, Bryce Senny second, third. I'll tell you what, if I'm Pat, the last thing I want to see is the yellow.
No, because all that hard work trying to get away would be for naught. You don't want to see that. The 51 coming in hot onto Kevin Jordan for 6th position. They're having a strong battle, fierce battle over here for 6th. And the 10 joined the battle, but 10 is a few laps down, I believe.
No, this is fair. Oh.
Corey Hugenberg. Hugenberg.
Oh, the 51 gets tapped by the 95
no.
down the round. That's going to cause a yellow. Oh, there's a more wreck. 35 gets up in the air and sideways. That's going to be the night for him.
I'm not going to say the
the
expletives that were said on the chat, but somebody's not happy.
I'm going to think it's a 51.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what a night inner for the 35. Just nowhere to go.
Yeah. At least the 95 put the 51 back onto the track, but I believe 51 was not happy with the 35 just coming in hot like this. To be fair,
so here's the question. What do you do? What do you do here?
Sorry?
Do you take 2, take 4? I think I'm taking 2.
Honestly, I would probably take 2, yeah. I don't have a clear view on their tire wear, but probably take 2. I mean, they will have like 12 to go.
Robertson
once it
taking
goes to
4.
green.
Paget taking 4. The 01 a definite taking 2. Kevin Jordan taking 2.
Yeah, 35 has a meatball. Ryan Butler got a black flag. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Ryan Butler, the 12, got a black flag. I don't know why. Either speeding in the pits or overtaking under caution, which can happen when people crash like that. And that puts Kevin Jordan in 5th. But to be fair, unfortunately, I believe he will get some penalties out of that. Again, I'm not one to make the calls, but, you know, I have eyes. And, yeah, he's the one that caused the caution, unfortunately. Being a tiny bit too aggressive on the 51. Where is Paget? Paget is in 4th. And Robertson is in front of him, so I believe Robertson just had a better pit stop.
Yeah, he did. You got Deppin on the outside with 2 tires, and the 4 of Cafe not a bad idea. I mean, 13 to go. If this turns into a caution fest, he could gain a lot of spots here. So, I don't remember where he was running at per se, but I mean, if he was running outside the top 10 all race long, this is a good call for him. As you see, green flag out in the air, and Deppin trying to cut off Robertson. They're gonna get it done. And that's put Robertson on the attack as he looks the inside of Cafe, gets the pass and easily the 4 in the wall.
The 4 in the wall. Buddy recovered. It's all good. Buddy lost the... And Robertson is in the lead yet again. This is insane.
And if you're the O2 of Paget, you are furious right now.
Oh, and the 78 just spun the 56 of Guido. And we are under caution again.
Oh, Webb was involved. What happened here?
And 98 of Webb. What is going on with the 98? Did he get collected?
Oh, yeah. What was a 78 doing there? Yeah, he got collected. Doink.
Oh, yeah. He sent it hard onto the 56. Okay, and then 98 just got collected hard. Where are my Feral fans at in the chat? Feral just sent it hot. That was not pretty at all.
No, I mean, I guess when you take the freight, Danny Hamlin said, get in the bandwagon and get ran over. I mean, literally, I mean, that's what we get right there.
Yeah. He had a nose.
What?
I mean, what do you mean he had a nose?
No.
Expound.
He had a nose because he's... Okay.
He had a nose. Expound, please.
He had a nose because he slammed into the 56 and shoved him up the track. Yeah, he had a nose.
Where is Farrell, actually?
He's probably just getting there.
Yeah, he's there. Let me go back. Alright. You gotta go in.
Nope, that's some picker off. Got my green flag race with 8 to go.
Oh, I think what Gatlin's saying is Farrell had room for his nose on the inside. He put it there, but Guida, I mean, didn't know. I believe.
I'm gonna put it this way: we're racing at Phoenix. The where the 76 had his car after this first contact wasn't a realistic line you would run in 3 and 4 here. He was trying to force his car in a hole that really wasn't there, and then make contact.
Yeah, no. Oh, for sure.
That's the way I look at it. Like, there was a room there, but realistically, there wasn't. All right, we're gonna go by green flag racing.
With the banking and everything.
Yeah, no.
It was ballsy.
It was.
All right, 24 taking the lead again. Having a good launch, but Dipinette still had a good one as well.
Yeah, but the 01's on 2 tires. You have to remember that. I don't know how much of an advantage or disadvantage the 01's at. I mean, that was a long green flag run for him to take 2. We'll see how it pays out for him.
Interesting. Tony Frank came back onto the track. Maybe he just bidded for actual, tires and everything.
Is he not a lap down?
Yeah, he's not a lap down. He's on the lead lap. 25, getting in front of the, what's that, the 51? No. Yeah, the 51 of Stevenson. That was a good move.
Six to go here at Phoenix. Robertson leading the way. If we're watching this battle for second behind him. Bunch of 0 cars. The 01, the 02, and the 09.
They wanted to make it difficult for us.
Yeah, right?
Having zeros everywhere. To be fair, I used to run the 617 just to drive the commentators insane.
Not in this league, you didn't.
Yeah, in trucks. I used to be 617 at the beginning of the truck season, previous season. And I changed it for 7 because I realized it was a bit of a pain.
Ooh, the 02 Paget looking the inside of the 01.
Oh my god, that's a send.
Oh, and he missed contact. What a save. Contact,
but they're still on track.
What a save.
Yeah, that's a good save, but he's lost quite a bit of positions.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, but better that than, not keeping it straight and potentially getting collected and not finishing the race. You got to take the wins when you can, Just a quick note, Robertson 1.2 seconds up in the lead.
3 to go. Watching the back for second. The 09 on Bryce leading the way. 48 to Krupski just behind him. And the 02 of Paget, what could have been a back-to-back win. Unfortunately, not going to get there. I mean, we still got time, but he's coming to 2 to go this time by.
Oh, he's sending it. He's sending it on the outside of Karpinski. And I was about to say, Karpinski has been running a chill race all race. So if Karpinski can get a podium, that would be nice for him. But I think Paget would like to get the final step of the podium. They're side by side still. Farrell got cheated out. I'm suing. That's arguable.
Well, he gets into the 48.
Yeah, Paget really driving aggressively right now. They are both fighting for position for the last podium, but they got to keep it clean.
Now, if I'm the 48, I'm being careful here. Paget has washed up the track a lot off of turn 4. I mean, actually, if I'm...
And
you don't really got to worry about it.
White flag is coming in.
No, this is a checkered. Robertson wins
that's
the
the
race.
checkered. Sorry. I didn't get the white flag.
Sorry. Who finished second. Karpinski running at your podium finishers. Paget and Jordan, your top 5. If I'm not mistaken, that was Jeff Jordan's scheme he ran for his last race, right?
Which one, Robertson?
Yeah.
I'm not an expert, unfortunately.
I'm not either.
But probably, like, the 24, the Flames. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. And we got the celebrations from Robertson. Let's go with the donuts. You deserve it, buddy. Let's go.
Where are these Arca guys at next week? Shoot, where is everybody at next week?
Well, Arca has a tendency of being on a different schedule from us.
Yeah, they've been
Next
like that all damn
week,
season.
Arca will be at Darlington.
Ooh.
And I believe the other series of trucks are off next week. Just a quick note.
Interesting. Okay.
Cup and Xfinity will be at Worldwide Tech
Oh my.
Gateway.
Yeah, that might be a drop week.
I'm gonna take it because that's a short track, and I think I'm halfway decent on short tracks.
I hate Gateway in the next gen. All the shifting you gotta do, I hate that track in the next gen.
But yeah, the Arcas will be at Darlington, which is interesting. I don't know why the trucks are off next week. I have not asked the truck admins, but yeah, they are off, and the week after they will be at Worldwide Tech, whilst us will be at North Wilkesboro in 2 weeks.
All right, well, let's kick off our interviews with our podium finisher, Andrew Karpinski. What's going on, man?
Not much. How are you?
Pretty good, dude. You ran a pretty solid race. Was up there in contention for, I would say a win. You had decent speed with Charles there for the most part of the middle half of that race.
Yeah, I was able to keep the gap pretty much the same. But then after those pit cycles, he seemed to own the race.
Typical Charles.
Yeah.
But, I mean, solid finish for you here tonight. You and the O2 had a pretty good battle in the closing laps there. God, I feel like crap. Congrats on the podium here tonight. Good luck next week at Darlington. Kind of curious if our cars are going to drive at that track.
It's probably going to be a highline race again.
You think so? You don't think 1 and 2 is going to be like that diamond?
I mean, possibly. It's just these cars are really about carrying that momentum, or else you'll just be left in the dust. So that's really what it comes down to: is whoever can find the best momentum on each track, and they usually come out to win.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the 3rd place here. Let's get your shout-outs in.
Yeah, I want to thank my teammates, Corey, Jake, Zach, and my friends for watching, Marcus, Hank, and Julia. It's been fun, and all the admins for putting it on.
All right, man. Later. Good luck next week.
Thank you. See ya.
Also, Isaac, I'm gonna go. Thank you for having me, and
right.
thank you, the viewers. Have a good evening.
Later. All right, next let's pull in our 2nd place finisher. I'm glad he finished podium. Bryce, I don't know how to say your last name. I probably
Sinisak.
Yeah, I said Sinisak. I don't know, but you come across with a podium here tonight. If I'm not mistaken, your first one of the year.
Yeah.
That's kind of shocking because I know when I'm crew chiefing for Charles, most of the weeks you're usually right there with us, and I'm having to worry about your strategy. So, kind of surprised with your first podium, but you're able to finally put a full race together, get a good 2nd place finish. So, congrats on that. Let you get your shoutouts in, talk us through the race, and good luck next week at Kansas, or not Kansas, Darlington.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is about Phoenix. I feel like that's usually like one of my better tracks on like as far as like NASCAR ovals, and there isn't really any that I hate, but I just tend to do better. I feel like, I mean, really fun racing. Kind of wish it stayed green there at the end, but kind of prevent any like just nervousness going on. Because yeah, I don't know if I had anything for the 24 there. It was definitely going to be close, and I don't know if the O2 could make it on fuel before the caution. So it was definitely really interesting, but at the same time, it's just really fun. Shout out to Primetime Motorsports, 09 Racing, you guys for putting all this together. Shout out to, I think it was Blake Davenport or whoever's like in the 01 or Blake DeBene. Yeah. There was a moment, like, I guess early on the race where like 3 wide, he was in the middle, and I thought the guy on his inside went into him and pushed me in the wall. But I guess it was all on him, and then the next corner he let me go. So I mean, I appreciate that. He didn't have to, but I mean, put his hands up, said my fault, and let me go. So I appreciate that out of him.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the second place. Good luck next week at Kansas.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's pull in our race winner.
What's going on, man?
What's going on? You kind of had me in here banging my head on stuff with your pit calls. I was like,
Yeah.
yep, because I'm not in there telling what to do. You stayed out that one caution, and everyone else came in, and then you decided to pit, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna screw him up. But you got the caution fall just at the right time. Was able to get a really good stop over the O2. I'm not sure if he just struggled on his pit stall entry or what, but you come out of pits in third, and then from there you just take the lead and check out.
Yeah, it was a good race. You know, we all raced hard, clean up the front. In the beginning, we had some wrecks, but I don't know, man. It was weird. It seems like whoever had the fresh air was the fastest, and you
Shocker.
know, yeah, that last caution there at the end, I really couldn't catch Mark. I would catch him a little bit, and then he would gain it back. So just one of those deals, or whoever is out front is probably gonna be the one to go to win. So definitely, I'm glad that last caution come out because that kind of set me up to go 3 wide on the 4 and everything.
Yeah. Well, man, you got Darlington coming up next week. Now that you learned how to run that track, thanks to
Oh yeah,
someone.
yeah, I gotta name this tip.
Now you kind of learned how to run that track. Kind of curious to see how these Arca cars will handle there.
Yeah, never ran them there before, so it's gonna
I've
be fun.
never ran them there either. I've ran them at Rockingham, so maybe somewhat the same. Who knows? But I'll let you get your shout outs in. Let you get on out of here. Congrats on, I think, your second win of the season. I don't know. Second
Yeah,
or
that's my
third.
second. That's one thing with teammates and the league sponsor was it FNH or something like that.
That's
I want to thank
You're
them.
fired.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, I want to thank
fired.
them. Probably butchered it, but thank them for coming back another season, and yeah, it was a fun race.
All right, man. Later.
Yep.
Charles.
Oh shoot! All right. Well, I'll conclude tonight's race. Charles Roberson getting his getting his second win on the season here tonight. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm tired. But congrats to Charles getting the win. I will catch you guys for Xfinity next week. At Gateway. You all stay safe.